Alright guys, it is your buddy Kintips here. Today I'm doing my holiday 2019 buyer's guide part 1 for the Nintendo Switch. So why I say this part 1 is because I have a crap load of games. So take a look, okay? You guys want to see my games? You will be surprised how many games I got. So look at all these, okay? So I have a crap load of games for the Nintendo Switch and I have more coming. So yeah, so let's go through. This is part 1 of my buyer's guide. So I have SD Gundam Cross Rays as well. So that's on its way. Super Robot Wars T. I have Black Sad coming. So yeah, I got a crap load of games coming, guys. So just but it won't be here when I do this. So that's why I call this part 1 of my holiday guide. Okay, so here we go. So these are the picks of 2019 that I thought were pretty good and it would be a must buy for you guys. So I'm a JRPG fan. I play pretty much every type of game though, but games that really trigger me to buy are games like that are quite unique, like Super Robot Wars. That was actually a really cool game, guys, if you haven't played it. So I like some visual novel games as well. It's more for the storyline actually, so you don't need to like grind and do stuff like that. So first off, let's go to my picks of 2019, guys. Part 1, Ni no Kuni. Okay, so I am pretty much finished this game, guys. So I'm at the end boss right now. I have put in maybe about like 50 to 70 hours of this game. Because the key of this game is to find your familiars and level them up and just beat the game. And it's actually really cool when you get like super awesome familiars like the dragon guy that I got. So, and I'll show you guys that in an upcoming video. But it's this is a game that you should buy. Now, the drawback of this game, guys, just to let you know that it crashes quite a bit. So make sure you save frequently. The game does crash. I don't know why, it just does. Okay, so especially the Nintendo Switch version, this game does crash. Okay, so next, Dragon Quest. So I have the Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3 on a cartridge. As you can see, it's cartridge. You can actually, if you guys are wondering how to buy it, things like that on a cartridge, you can watch my previous video. There's a link below. You can actually buy the game. Okay, so these are pretty good games. They're based off the mobile version of the Dragon Quest series, and I quickly previewed them, so they're not bad. They don't, they're older games, so don't expect like cinematics and things like that. So they're not bad. So definitely check it out if you're like into 16-bit era type of games. So 16-bit RPGs, that's a good game. Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VIII has been remastered. The graphics are a lot better in Final Fantasy VIII. Final Fantasy VII is not bad. There is a speed up option, so you can speed through the game. So it is pretty cool there. And I got these on cartridge as well. So those are a must buy, guys. I got Raijin. This is like a bullet hell type of shooter. Really cool. You got transforming mechs in this game, so which is actually a bonus. So definitely pick that out. Cyvaria is another bullet hell type of shooter. Not bad. Pick that up on discount, so it's actually quite a good game. God Eater 3. I did a preview of this game not too long ago. It was only like a demo that I played, so it wasn't really the full game, so I couldn't, really get into it that much. But this is why I bought the full game, so really wanted to get into the game there. And now, this is my more recent purchase was Star Ocean, First Departure. This is actually a really good game, guys. I really enjoy this. Has fully voice acted. It's got cinematics. It is pretty good. And I'm really into it now. So this is the game I'm playing right now. After I finish Ni no Kuni, that's the game that I'm moving on to, Star Ocean. Um, this is Super Robot Wars 5. This is in English, by the way. If you guys were wondering, it's like, oh, it's a Japanese. No, it's actually in English, guys. If you guys want to purchase it, click the link below in my previous video of the unboxing. Okay, so Mario Brothers, you know what? I bought this game a long time ago and I haven't played it, believe it or not. So it was all right. It's not one of the games that are a must buy for me. So like the ones I mentioned earlier, like Nino Kuni, things that I would buy that before I buy Super Mario Brothers U, guys. So next, Root Letter. I bought this game, and it comes with a nice art book and everything. Definitely pick it up. It's a nice visual novel. If you love storylines, story games, plot-driven, this is a good game. It's a visual novel, so it's not really a game, but there is some investigation parts. Okay. Grandia, this is Grandia Collection 1 and 2. This is actually a really good game, guys. Pick this up if you haven't. Um, the only thing is, it's a 3D type of JRPG, and you might get a little bit disoriented for some people. It's one of those type of games, but it is a good game. You'll get used to it eventually. Gun Pixies is actually a really good shooter as well. So it's got a lot of fan service if you guys are into that. It's actually not bad. I actually recommend that as well. World End Syndrome is a nice visual novel. This is a good visual novel as well to pick up, guys. Dust Diver is it's an action RPG type of game, so definitely pick it up. It's very similar to the action is very similar to like what I would call like Devil May Cry type of action, almost. Okay, guys, not as good, but it's pretty good in storyline though. Visual novel, Raging Loop. Uh, Now this game here is a must buy if you guys are into 16-bit action games. This is Ninja Warriors basically, but they call it Ninja Saviors. Definitely pick that up. I got it on physical, as you guys can see. Pokemon. It's Pokemon. It's like the old Pokemon games. So, um, yeah, you should definitely pick it up if you're a Pokemon fan. If you're not, you could probably wait until the price drops. This is another Professor Layton game. This was released on Android not too long ago, so definitely pick that up if you're into Professor Layton games. This is a 8-bit shooter that from a visual novel game called So the visual novel is actually pretty good if you guys haven't played it. It's a visual novel game with so Luigi's Mansion I got as well. This is a good game. This is probably one of the must-buy games as well. Okay, so this is a visual novel type of game. Very sim. It's by the makers of, I believe, Danganronpa. So it's one of those ones. It actually is quite good, and it's on discount right now. So pick it up. This is Atelier Ryza. This is a good game, like a alchemy type of JRPG game. So, like a lot of these games. Have I finished them all? No. I have a backlog. Like if you look at all these games, I got a huge ass backlog. Okay, so Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil 5. I have all these. They're good. I love all these games. Legend of Zelda. I'm at the last dungeon and I still haven't finished it because I'm playing Nino Kuni now. So, but it's a good game. Definitely must buy. This is a visual novel called Spirit Hunter. It's in the same family as Death Mark. So if you guys haven't played that, play that game. Okay, so Ghostbusters, I got this on cartridge as well. It's a really good game. It's the PS3 remaster version. So if you guys play that, that's an awesome game. Witcher 3, I also have this. I haven't played it yet, but Witcher 3, I played a little bit of it, but I don't have the time to play in depth into it yet, but it runs really good on Nintendo Switch, so definitely pick it up, guys. If you're into one of those type of long sandbox type of JRPGs, this is like a Metroidvania type of action game. Not bad, definitely pick it up. It's hard though. Astral Chain, like Bayonetta, by the makers of Platinum Games, Bayonetta is actually a really good game. Pick it up; it's a must-buy. Dragon Quest 11, also a must-buy. This is a must-buy. Okay, so Alliance Alive. This is the 3DS remastered version on the Nintendo Switch. Definitely a must-buy if you're into JRPGs. It's actually quite good. The only thing I don't like about this game is it needs to have voice acting. Okay, so Collection of Mana. This is an awesome game. 16-bit era. I've almost finished the part 3, but I never uh, got to it. But I'm like near the end. So yeah. So these are the Nintendo Switch Online type of stuff. This is a music rhythm game. I got it for like $1. That's why I picked it up, guys. So Darksiders, I picked that up on the cartridge as well. It was like 20 bucks, I think. Ultimate Alliance, this is a action, almost like an action RPG type of game for Marvel. It's actually really good. One of the must-buy games as well. Tetris is Tetris Online. Now, Steins Gate is an awesome visual novel. If you guys haven't played it, this is a must-buy. Okay, so one of the best ones I could probably recommend that you guys buy. So yeah, so this is good. Omega Labyrinth. This is a pretty good whole game. It's a how would I explain it? It's a fan service dungeon RPG. Okay, so Steins Gate comes with it's this is 8-bit adventures. It's actually quite good. The problem is you have to play it all in one sitting. Fire Emblem. Three Houses. I have played a little bit of it. It's like any other Fire Emblem game, but with a way more stuff to do. And it just gets overwhelming because if you're really pressed for time, this is a game you can take tons of hours into it. So, um, Daedalus, I actually have this game on cartridge on its way. I'm still waiting for it to ship. So, Will is a visual novel game, really cool. Um, yeah, it's not, but I have to admit, if I had to pick one of the visual novel games, Steins Gate would probably beat this one. So, Disgaea, I have this on cartridge. This is one of my favorite visual novels of this year that was released. Our World Is Ended. It is funny. It is. It's got multiple endings. It is one of the best ones, guys. It's a must buy. If you haven't tried it, it's a must buy. Bloodstained. This is a must-buy for Metroidvania games. This is way better than any other Metroidvania game that I've played so far this year. This is probably ranks the top. It's fun. The reason why I say it's good is because it's fun. So, Okami is it's like a Zelda type of game, but with a dog. That's pretty much it. I haven't got too far into it yet, but it's on my list to do. So, Peach Ball is it's a pinball game. It's not bad. Okay, it's not bad if you like pinball arcade type of stuff. Saints Row is like a sandbox game. Um, how would I rate it? It's not bad if you like open world type of sandbox games. Final Fantasy, this is Final Fantasy X, so RPG. Super Neptunia RPG is not bad. Is it worth a buy? It is. The only thing I don't like about this game is that it's hard. Like it's hard in the way to know where to go, where to collect stuff, because it's not really put out for you where you need to go. So it's like a 2D RPG sort of thing. So this is an awesome game. If you haven't played Final Fantasy 12, I've started it but haven't got too in depth in it. This is a nice visual novel game with like Tetris or sorry Bobble Bobble type of or Tetris type of things with it. So I got this game for cheap for like $1. Uh, do not update this game. It's full of like ads. So, anyways, let's move on. Tales of Vesperia is a nice JRPG. It's probably one of my favorite ones. Have I finished it? You know what? I'm at the last dungeon. Never finished it though. So, Resident Evil 1 is one of those games that are actually quite good. This game is actually it's not what you think. It's actually like a shooter. It's like Virtual On. It's actually one of the better games. Omnimusha is a nice RPG. Well, it's like a nice survival horror type of game. Saturday Morning RPG is all right. DOA is basically Dead or Alive for the Nintendo Switch. Actually plays pretty good, surprisingly. You guys can watch my other videos on that. Yoshi's Crafted World is, well, Yoshi. It's all right. It's not one of my must buys. Uh, don't buy this game. I Am Setsuna. It's all right. It's not worth it. This is better than I Am Setsuna. This is a nice visual novel game. This was released when the Nintendo Switch was released, so I had that game a while ago. Visual novel game, it's all right. It's not bad. Daemon X Machina. Do not buy this game unless it goes on sale. Yeah, it's one of those games that doesn't run good. So Super Smash Brothers, it's good. Starlink, it's a shooter. This is a good game if you guys haven't picked it up. World Ends With You. Sonic Mania, it's not bad. It's like a nice side-scrolling RPG. Code of Princess, it's pretty good. Side-scrolling action. Pokemon, it's a fighting Pokemon game. Pretty much it. Sonic Forces, Sonic game. And Mega Man, always buy Mega Man games. Xenoblade 2, I've never, I'm at I'm at the end. I still haven't finished it. It gets really hard. So, Street Fighter is a good game. This is one of my favorite games. If you haven't bought Ys 8, buy it. Shining Resonance, nice RPG. It's really good. Um, this is not bad. Kirby Star Alliance is not a bad game. Bayonetta, of course, you have to buy Bayonetta. And then Arms, it's like a launch game, so I picked it up. This is a fighting game. Don't buy it only on sale. Octopath Traveler, yes, buy this game. It's awesome. Captain Toad, I love this game. Splatoon, it's alright. Another RPG type of game, not bad. I haven't finished it. Like all these games, I pretty much haven't really finished. I'm close, but never finished them. This is hard. I remember I was at one point and it was like really hard, so I never got to finish Mario Rabbids. So this part was hard too. How I owned this game. There's one part that I just kept dying and couldn't get past it. This is a good game, like strategy RPG. Mega Man 11, of course, you gotta buy. South Park RPG, haven't finished yet. Mario Tennis, haven't finished. Mega Man, it's a Mega Man game, definitely pick it up. Mario Odyssey, it's been around forever. It's a good game. Yeah, Castlevania Bloodstained, that's the 8-bit version. This is a pocket version of Final Fantasy 15. I actually never finished Final Fantasy 15, so that's why I bought the pocket version, so so I can get caught up to the storyline at least. Mega Man's good. Mega Man 2, X2 is one of my favorites. Resident Evil, good game. I got pretty far, haven't finished it yet. Finished this game on the 3DS. Bayonetta is a must-buy. Oh, that's awesome. Street Fighter is always good. I like Street Fighter. So, Mario Kart 8, of course, and Puyo Puyo and Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Those are all good games. But like I said, if you guys had to pick the ones, those are the ones I would pick for sure to buy right now. So, like Star Ocean's good. All of these games are on sale right now, so pick them up, guys. If you have any questions, comments, post them below. Remember to subscribe to the channel. This is, like I said, part one of my holiday guide, so there's going to be more. I'm going to go into more depth of these games in an upcoming video. Stay tuned, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up.